Hey, what is going on, you guys? Real quick before this video starts, I want to tell you that I do have an Instagram account called CSGO Skin Show, as you're going to see as soon as it loads, on which I do post my edits. As you can see, CSGO Skin Show, just like that. You can follow me. As you can see, I post my edits. Most of you haven't seen this. I've made this edit not too long ago, 2nd of December, so beginning of this month. This you have seen. I just uploaded it here because I forgot about it. You got this, and I got another one in the bag waiting to be uploaded. So yeah, that's it. Let's get into the video. Hey, what is going on, guys? It's me, Kreezio, here with another video for you guys, and today is going to be a tutorial video, slightly different than usual. I usually do speed outs, but I decided to do a tutorial as I have been asked by a few people. So yeah, we're going to be doing this style of banner. This is a Twitter banner. I will give you the dimensions as soon as we start. This is an Astralis example. I'm going to be doing one for Virtus Pro. So of course, let's open up a new file. Call it VP, why not? And make sure the dimensions are 3,000 pixels wide by 1,000 pixels tall, and that's all you really need to change here. Keep it in make it CMYK so you have a wider color range, and press OK. I'm going to open up a new thing here. I usually do layer from background, but that's not going to be necessary since we are going to be opening our new a background. We're going to use the same one as on the previous one, so if you find you just have to find one on the internet and just save it. So after that, you just want to go File, Place, and then find your banner. In my case, it's Mirage, so I'm going to open this. There you go. It's going to appear pixelated. You should know this until you actually press Enter to set it in place. And let's just make it bigger. To make sure you hold Shift when making it bigger, so the proportions stay the same and you don't get it squashed or anything like that. There we go, that's good enough. Now we can press Enter and we can drag it up and set it into whatever position we want. Yeah, this looks fine. Right, I'm gonna rasterize this layer so I can actually work on it. Right, after this, what you want to do, you want to drag these rulers. If you press on this ruler right here, and you can drag it down until it snaps in the middle. There you go. And then you want to drag it from here. It should snap onto the middle. There you go. It's snapped on. So that's the middle of your canvas, what you're going to be working on. If you don't see them, you should be able to go with View, Rulers, to see these here. And in order to see those blue lines, you do extras. These are not going to be on the file when you save it, so don't worry about that. Okay, let's follow this up by placing in our logo of the team I'm doing, which is Virtus Pro. And I should have it saved somewhere here. There it is, Virtus. Right, you see the circle in the middle right there of that logo. Yep, you want to make sure that's in the middle of the actual thing. So there it is. Now it's most certainly centralized. Now, what I'm actually going to do is going to make it slightly smaller. So if you press Control T to actually resize the layer, I'm going to make it slightly smaller. Make sure you hold that shift when you do change sizes. But yeah, let's keep this on just so we know where the middle is. There we go. That's fantastic. That's going to come in useful slightly later. We're going to resize this layer as well and get straight into the background now. So what you want to do, you want to press this button right here at the bottom and gradient map second from the bottom. Right, this is from the previous thing. So to make it look good, what you want to do is actually press your color tool, so right here, and actually grab the color of the logo. Okay, well then, you need to have your logo selected. That was my bad. And you want to grab this color, there you go, and what you want to do, you want to copy this coordinate of it. Now you hit OK, and then you go back into your mask layer. So what you want to do, as you can see, it looks slightly odd, so what you have to do, you have to switch those two colors around. So for this one, you're going to use this grayish color with the coordinates of 202233. Now this color is fantastic because it's going to make your other colors stand out. So what you want to do, you want to double click this one this time, delete this, and with Control V paste in the color you had. And as you can see, it adds this nice background which makes that logo stick out. We're going to work on that logo in a little bit, but right now we are going to go into effects of those shadows on the sides. So what you want to do is, if you create a new layer by going over here and hitting new layer, and then pressing OK, you can go into your lasso tool right here. If it's not showing this exact one, then hold it down, and then you can click the polygon tool, just like that. And then what you want to do, you simply want to, it's your choice where you do it. I'm going to do it roughly here to there, yep, and just go around it and connect it up, and just like that. It's going to make a selection instantly. So as you're on the new layer, you want to grab your paint bucket right here and actually select it like that. It's not really that necessary. So what you want to go into these blending tools right here and find darken color right here, and then it's going to disappear. But what it's actually going to let us do as well is to actually edit that with a drop shadow. So what you can do, I recommend making it 120, keep it at multiply, opacity leave it at 75, make the distance 0, and make the size 250, so the max, and that's going to give you a nice effect, I hope. Yep, as you can see right here. Now it's not easy to see right now, but if you press this tool and then just press once, you can see this effect. Right, so to duplicate this, you just simply right click it, press duplicate layer, hit OK. Right, so then you just move it over, but it's the wrong way around. So what you want to press is edit, transform, flip horizontally, and it's going to flip it for you. Now you just want to drag it over till it snaps. There we go, and you have this nice effect. Right, you can follow this up by making a rectangle of the same size as your canvas, as your logo canvas color, and you want to press this rectangle tool. Right, drawing this rectangle will create a new layer for you with the rectangle on it, and this is going to be very useful. As you can see, it's all over the screen now, which is not what we want, and we want to rasterize this layer just so we can work on it. Now you want to use your select tool and actually line up your cursor just like that, so it touches the edges. It doesn't have to be exactly the same as mine, as long as you keep it the same on the other side, which I'll show you now. So as you can see, the white pixels are touching the top of it, so now I'll just drag it, and the white pixels are going to be touching as well, so it stays the same throughout, just like that. Now what you want to do, now you want to press delete. It should be above your backspace key, and that will delete that whole central part, but it will keep this orange layer for you. Now you want to deselect that. From here on, you want to go to your background. You want to grab the paintbrush tool, and you want to select white for your colors right here, and then just press it once. It should lighten up that top part slightly to make it look that slightly better. There we go. So now from now on, what you want to do, you want to select the rectangle, which is right here, and what you actually want to do for it, you want to double click it, just like with the previous layers. You want to go into drop shadow, and this time what you want to do with the drop shadow is keep it at 120, make sure you have it 75 opacity. You want to make the distance 0, the spread 27, and the size 87. This will make it a nice drop down effect, right, as you can see, and then hit OK, just like that. You want to double click your logo for try adding the same effect. Drop shadow. In this one, you want to keep the opacity and the angle the same. You want to make that distance 16. I'm going to make it pop. Spread 13, and size also 13, just like that. And as you can see, now it has a nice outer drop shadow, as it's called. And that's that for now. Now, that's the basis of it. You have the logo that stands out. You can add anything you want here, but I'm just going to go simple for it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add the player's name at the top, like I did with the Australis. And there you go. That's that. That's as simple as it gets. At the bottom, I'm not very creative, so you can add whatever else you want to. You can add the player figures here if you want. You can mess around with it. You can add the sponsors at the bottom if you're making, I don't know what you would be making, but yeah. And since I'm not very creative, that's the basics you could use for designing a background like this. This is for the Twitter dimensions, but you can make it for YouTube as well. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and comment down below, because what I want to ask you is whether you want a tutorial also for how to make a YouTube banner, in a different style than this, and how I edit my actual guns, because I can also do that. So I can make those 2 tutorials if you comment it down below and like this video. And if you learned something, be sure to let me know. If you need any help, also tell me in the comment section, which I'm active in there. And if you want the font, the link to it should be in the description. It is called lemon/milk, I believe, or the other way around, milk/lemon. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.